Welcome back to music class. I'm so excited. We have so much to talk about in so little time. Let's start with some quick guidelines. We're now in music class and we need to act that way. We don't want to keep starting and stopping for bathroom breaks and story time and questions. We have to move to learn as much as possible about music in 20 minutes. At the beginning of every lesson, I'm going to tell you what you need from your supplies and where you need to be, if you need to be sitting or standing. For instance, today we're going to do some dancing, so I need you to be able to stand in a place where you're not going to step on anything. Don't step on a toy, don't step on your parents' favorite kid. Just make sure that you have a space to dance. For this music lesson, not only do you need a place to dance, but you also need your scarves. So take a moment, pause the video, and find where your scarves are. Today we're going to learn about music by talking about it, but also dancing to the music. And that's where Jess from Jess Move It comes in.
Hey everybody, my name's Jess and I like to just move it. Yeah. And I am a dance instructor, dance fitness to be more specific, meaning I teach dance as a type of exercise. Now, not only do I do dance fitness and other exercise classes, I teach music and choir, the middle and high school level.
Jess is from Kentucky, which is all the way over here. That's also where Mr. Swick went to college. Go Cats! This semester, while we're learning online, we're going to be creating music videos. What's a music video? Well, they used to be on TV, but now they're on YouTube. And I'm sure you've seen a music video before. It's where they play a song in the background, and then we usually act out what's going on in the song in person.
I went to the lab and invented something. I'll stop the teachers from hearing the bell ring. Maybe I'll even program them to play. I wake up excited the very next day.
The first song we're going to work on sounds like this. Dance along if you want to. Okay, pretty cool, right? But you also notice that song has no words to it, which is something we're also going to have to add. We have to write our own lyrics to this song. What are lyrics? Lyrics are the words to songs. So when you think of your favorite song, whatever words you hear, those are the lyrics that go to the song. So we need to write our own lyrics for this song also. I know I'm talking fast, but we have such little time and I want to make sure we squeeze as much in as possible. The first thing I want to talk about is the word genre. Genre is the style of music. So some popular genres are rock and roll, rap, country. Can you think of a few other ones? Nice, yes, exactly. The genre of music I want to talk about today is called soca. S-O-C-A, soca. Soca is from a country called Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is a tiny island just north of South America. You can see it right here on a map. Soca was born in Trinidad and Tobago, but now it's known all over the world as a really popular dance music. It's fun, it's exciting, and usually has a positive message. Before I throw it back over to Jess, I want to review some vocabulary that we just used. Genre is the style of music. So if a song sounds like rock and roll, its genre is rock and roll. Today, we're talking about soca. The last tidbit, words in a song are called lyrics. The words in a song are called lyrics. Okay, let's jump back over to Jess.
Soca is not just a style of music, but it's also a dance style. Lots of different types of movements go along with soca, but we're going to learn two today. One of those is called de road. The other one is called a rag storm. The reason it's called a rag storm is because a lot of soca dancers dance with a rag of sorts. So before we actually dance to the music, at both of these dance moves, so you can see what they look like and practice them just a little bit before we add it to the music. Because once you add it to the music, we're going to speed it up and it's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go.
For those of you that are watching this video live in class, if you're worried about dancing on webcam, at this moment you can turn off your webcam while we dance along. I'm going to ask you to turn it back on in just a little bit, but if you're nervous about other people seeing you dance, now's the time just to pause your webcam and I'll tell you when to turn it back on.
The first one we're going to do is the rag storm. Now, before you grab your rag, first thing you want to do is get your feet going before you do anything else. Because if you can't get your feet going, you might as well forget the rag. So let's get those feet going. So the first thing you're going to do is step out, step back in, step back in. And that's it. But you're going to do it over and over and over. So just practice that a little bit. So step out, step it back in. Step it out, step it back in. Now, the first couple of times we do this in the song, this is exactly the way it's going to look. And then you're going to get your rag, right? Doesn't matter which hand you put it in, pick one. You ready? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the arm out and arm out, okay? That's there. Then when you step back, the arms go up. So it's same arm, same leg, same arm, same leg, and going up. So out, out, up, up, out, out, up, up. Speed it up just a little. One. Okay, now that's the simple version. You can keep that going throughout the whole song if you want to. That's the easy way. You want to spice it up just a little bit? Here's what we're going to do. You're going to step it out, but instead of stepping back, you're going to hop it back and go 1, 2 with both hands. Try it again. So 1, 2, and then hop, 1, 2. It's kind of hard to do that slow. So one more time, 2, hop, hop. Speed it up just a little bit. Ready? So out, out, hop, hop, out, out, hop, hop. Gonna make you tired, but that's okay.
If you're wondering where we've heard the word soca before in class, every time we play the steel drums, about half the time we're playing socas, which are fun dancing songs. Here's an example of one we've played in class.
Nothing can hold me back. Nothing can hold me back. Nothing can hold me back.
If you didn't play that song, don't worry. When we get back to the music room, we're going to start off with something fun just like that. Here's another song of mine that you've probably heard before that uses a soca beat.
Just want to build my Sandman, then decorate him. The sun won't melt him. Have some fun then. Knock it over.
The driving force behind the soca beat, which I think makes it so fun to dance to, is that driving bass drum. And the bass drum's that low thud. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 boom. That's what we feel in our chest, we feel in our heart, and when we dance, it's what we feel in our feet. And so I think it really makes it fun to dance to, which is why we're dancing.
The second dance move we're going to do is called the road. And it's pretty simple. You're just going to step side to side, like you kind of grooving down the road, right? I think that's maybe why it's called the road. Ha ha ha. All right. So pretty simple. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. We're going to switch it up just a little bit. So you're going to step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, out, together. Okay? So that's the difference. Then you're going to start going this way with the step touch. Step, 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 touch it together. So it's 3 little step touches and then the extra one where you don't move anywhere. So 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. Okay? Now we got to add the rag in there, right? Because, just sitting here doing nothing. So let's do something with it. So you go bend those knees a little bit, get that rag. When you do the step over, you're going to scoop it down like this. So step, touch, step, touch. Here's the last one. Hold it, touch it, put it together. Then go that way. Ready? 1, 2, 3, touch. Go. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. All right.
I hope you're keeping up with Jess all the way over there in Kentucky. She has some pretty awesome dance moves. I know she's using 1 rag, but if you want to use 2 scarves while we do this, that might be cool also.
So let's go back to the rag storm. You ready? That's the step out, step back in. Your arms go out, out, up, up. Ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Keep it right here or hop it back. Last one. All right, you ready? The road. Here we go. Going that way first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, freeze it, touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. All right, let's see if we can put them together without a pause in between. Here we go. Step it out, and then arms up, ready, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a couple more. Add that hop in if you want to. One more. Now, start to slide. 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2, 3. Go back to the step out. Rag storm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Keep going. Add the hop. Hop it out. Woo, woo. Step, 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 and hold. Now add those arms. 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, touch it. 1, 2, 3, touch it. Those are your basic 2 of many soca movements that we're getting ready to do.
Let's take a 30-second break. If you need water or just to sit down, go ahead. The dance moves for the third section of this song are going to be completely made up by you. Now, before you think I just get to run around and flail my arms, now that might be fun the first time, I want to work in the same way that Jess does, where everything is in groups of 4. You even saw on the screen, everything went to 1, to 2, to 3, to 4, and after 4, it either repeated or it moved on to the next section. Let's listen to the section that you're going to make up, and I'll count on the screen to make sure you know where you are. Every time we hear the snare and I go back to 1, you're going to repeat whatever action you created before. It's okay to make up anything right now. If you want to rewatch this video later, you can make up a new motion every time. My goal for this section is that after a few times playing through this, you might have a favorite movement, and that's the dance move I want to put in our music video. So let's practice this together one time, and then I'll throw it back to Jess.
Let's add some music to it, put it all together. Let's go.
Before we go, I want to make sure we completely understand the vocabulary that we talked about today. Soca is from the country of Trinidad and Tobago. Excellent. Country, rock, rap, soca, polka, they're all styles of music that we call a genre. And the song we listened to today has no words to it, which means next week we need to write lyrics. So next week when we come back, we're going to pick a topic to write about and make sure our words rhyme. I hope you had a fun time, and I can't wait to see you next week. This is Mr. Swick and Jess.
Metal straw. Save the turtles.
Saying goodbye.